Welcome back to the Nap Lab for another mattress review. Today we're reviewing the Casper Dawn, a 9-inch all-foam mattress that is only available in Canada. 9 inches is fairly thin compared to the 12-inch average mattress thickness based on all of our tests to date. At least a third of that material is used in the comfort layer, which is not a bad comfort to support ratio, but it is still thinner than I'd like to see for most adult sleepers. But it is important to note that the Dawn model is the most affordable mattress on Casper Canada's website. They list it as a no-brainer mattress choice. Is it really as good as Casper says, or is something lost with the all-foam thin design? We ran the Casper Dawn through our battery-up objective and data-driven test to find out. When we take a look at the scorecard for the Dawn, we see fairly good results. At least no one category is in the red. Motion transfer, response time, and edge support are all in the low to high 9s. Meanwhile, sex and company are in the 8s. From there, however, the heavier weighted categories like cooling and pressure relief each scored a 7.0, and off-gassing scored a 7.8. Altogether, this gave the Dawn an overall performance score of 8.10. This is below the average performance score of 8.58 across the 250 mattresses we've tested to date. It is also among the lowest scoring Casper mattresses we've tested to date. Even so, given the price point, it's not a bad score by any stretch. Next up, let's move on to firmness. For the Casper Dawn, it has a single firmness option that is a 6 out of 10, where 10 is the most firm. This gives it a medium firm feel. Next, we're going to talk through what the Casper Dawn does best. First, the mattress has a very fast material response. The lightning quick times recorded in our test put it among the fastest models we've seen to date, which will aid in general ease of movement on the mattress. Second, the Dawn has low levels of motion transfer. This can go a long way to mitigate disturbing your partner while getting in and out of bed and while they sleep. Third, the price is below the average mattress price in general and also below the average price for all foam mattresses. At the time of the recording of this video, the mattress is around $850. However, all mattresses aren't ideal for all sleepers. Let's talk through the important consideration points for the Casper Dawn. First, the 9-inch thick profile makes it a struggle in areas like pressure relief. Heavy weighted bodies in particular simply need more comfort material in order to create enough pressure relief. Second, cooling performance is fair, but there is a lot of room for improvement. This makes it hard to recommend for sleepers who naturally sleep hot or live in warmer climates. Lastly, remember that this model is only available in Canada. For those in the US, the closest model to the Dawn would be the Casper One due to its budget-friendly price and all-foam design. Check out that review on our channel and over at naplab.com. Your body weight and sleeping position impact the types of mattress that are best able to support you. Our analysis is designed to help match the correct mattress to the right body types and sleeping positions. Casper Dawn has a fair level of support. During our test, I felt reasonably well supported. However, I also felt notable pressure points on my body. For a mattress to be supportive, it needs to create a neutral spinal alignment for sleepers while also remaining comfortable. The limited 3-inch comfort layer and limited material quality of the Casper Dawn mean pressure relief just isn't amazing. When you couple the pressure relief issues with only 6 inches of support foam, it's just not a great combination. Based on all of our tests to date, mattresses have 7.9 inches of support material. As a result, the Dawn has a significantly thinner comfort layer and significantly thinner support layer than the average. Thinner mattresses like the Dawn can struggle with support, pressure relief, and comfort, as they just don't have sufficient materials that most adults need. As you can see from this chart, I'm not thrilled with its suitability for bodies over 150 pounds or side sleepers of any weight. When I consider the materials, design, and my subjective experience on the mattress, I'm confident in my view that support is fair at best. Be sure to visit us over at naplab.com/mattress-quiz. There, you can submit your needs and preferences, and we'll send you back a personalized recommendation based on your inputs. Next up, we're going to move on to our individual performance tests. At NapLab, we test each mattress by analyzing according to 10 different factors that impact the feel, comfort, and performance. First up, we have a cooling test. To measure cooling, we lie on the mattress for 15 minutes, allowing it to absorb body heat. Then, we get off the mattress and take periodic measurements of the surface level temperature. Our tests show how the mattress retains and releases heat in overall cooling performance. Mattresses that breathe better, retain less heat, and sleep cooler are better. as they allow sleepers to maintain a comfortable temperature. The Casper Dawn has a fair level of cooling performance. During our test, I felt a moderate level of heat retention around my body. Unfortunately, this mattress just doesn't have much going for it with respect to cooling. There are no significant cooling features, materials, or design elements on this mattress. The thin neck cover helps with breathability, but it's just not enough to make a substantial impact. The all-foam design and average foam quality are both having a negative impact on cooling performance. In our objective temperature test, we measured a max surface level temperature of 91.3 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 1.6 degrees warmer than the average of 89.7 degrees. Given the price point, this level of cooling performance isn't unexpected. Even so, sleepers who describe themselves as hot or warm are likely to find it just isn't cool enough. If you are a warmer sleeper, the Casper Snow would be a much better option. Based on our objective data, my subjective experience, and an analysis of the materials, I'm confident in my view that cooler performance is only fair. For the sinkage test, we lie on the mattress. In addition, we use a 12-pound medicine ball to test pressure point sinkage. Deeper sinkage can cause sleepers to feel overly enveloped by the material layers, while less sinkage can make you feel you're sleeping more on top of the mattress as opposed to in it. Sinkage is a preferential factor. Some prefer more, others less. During our test, we measured a pressure point sinkage depth of 2.06 inches. This is 0.07 inches less sinkage than the average of 2.13 inches. The top 1.5 inches of foam is quite soft and gives way fairly easily to weight and pressure. However, the layers below are far more supportive and rigid. I feel like my body immediately sinks through the 1.5 inch foam top layer and then hits something of a wall. That wall of sorts creates more of a floating feel, but there is still at least some body contouring hug from the topmost comfort layer. To test motion transfer, we place one 12-pound medicine ball on one side of the mattress and drop another 12-pound medicine ball on the opposite side. In addition, we use an accelerometer to objectively measure the motion generated by the medicine ball drop. Lower motion transfer is better as it helps sleeping partners avoid disturbing each other during the night. The Casper Dawn has a very low level of motion transfer. During our test, we measured a total acceleration range of 6.71 meters per second squared. This is 23% less motion transfer than the average of 8.71 meters per second squared. The all-foam design of the Dawn is the greatest factor helping to reduce motion on the mattress. The foam does a fantastic job of keeping motion localized to a specific area and preventing it from spreading across the mattress. In our motion transfer chart, which visualizes our accelerometer data, we can see the highest motion from 0 to 0.14 seconds. Motion begins to decline thereafter, but we do still have a modest secondary spike from 0.43 to 0.51 seconds. By 0.86 seconds, we've returned to a near zero level of energy. While the motion intensity is kept in check, I'm not thrilled by how long motion persists on the mattress. Even so, given the price point and reasonable motion peaks, it's hard to complain too much. I don't expect motion will be an issue for most sleepers. To test response time, we place a 12-pound medicine ball on the mattress. Once it's fully at rest, we then quickly remove it and objectively measure the amount of time it takes for the mattress to recover and resume its original shape. A faster response time is better, as quicker responding material layers better adapt to your changes in movement and prevent any type of a stuck feeling. The Casper Dawn has a very fast level of material response. In our mostly recovered test, we measured a mostly recovered speed of 0.2 seconds. This is 0.21 seconds faster than the average of 0.41 seconds to fully recover. In our fully recovered test, we measured a full material recovery speed of 0.6 seconds. This is 0.30 seconds faster than the average of 0.90 seconds based on all of our tests to date. While the full material responsiveness isn't quite instant, it's not far from it. The mattress rebounds back to shape incredibly quickly, won't leave you feeling stuck, and remains easy to move around on. I don't expect material responsiveness will be a problem for most sleepers. To run the bounce test, we drop a 12-pound medicine ball onto the mattress. We measure the maximum depth the ball sinks to before rebounding up, as well as the maximum height it achieved on the bounce. Bounce is a preferential factor. Some prefer more, others less. However, more bounce is typically better than less, as it improves easy movement, aids in response time, and improves sex performance. The Casper Dawn has a moderate level of bounce. During our test, we measured a total bounce height of 8.42 inches. This is 1.26 inches less bounce than the average of 9.66 inches. Bounce is on the lower end of my ideal range of 8 to 12 inches, but still within it. The bounce is enough to facilitate ease of movement and reasonably good sex performance, all while keeping motion transfer in check as well. I expect most sleepers will find this level of bounce to be satisfactory. For an assessment of edge support, I lie on and sit on the edge of the mattress to measure the level of support and compression. Less sinkage while sitting and lying directly on the edge of the mattress is better, as it creates a more supportive edge for sleeping, lounging, and amorous activities. The Casper Dawn has excellent edge support. During our sitting edge support test, we measured a sitting sinkage compression of 3.75 inches. This is 0.29 inches less sitting sinkage than the average of 4.04 inches. While sitting directly on the edge of the mattress, the Casper retained its shape and was fully supportive. There was no material collapse. Lying edge support was equally as impressive. While lying directly on the edge of the mattress, I felt well supported in all sleeping positions. You can see how there is very little compression or buckling even when I was wearing the 60-pound weighted vest. Notably, the Dawn lacks any type of reinforced perimeter edge support foam. However, it doesn't seem to need it. The combination of medium firm feel, thin knit cover, moderate sinkage depth, and limited comfort layer are all helping to keep the mattress fully supportive, even along the edges. Our sex test uses a weighted formula to assess sex performance. Higher bounce, more supportive edges are the most important factors, with noise, pressure relief, and cooling being lesser weighted inputs. Mattresses with more bounce and better edge support perform better for sex, as do mattresses that don't make as much noise and are more comfortable to lie on. The Casper Dawn has a good level of sex performance, though it just barely passed the scoring threshold between fair and good. On the positive side, the mattress creates minimal noise and has excellent edge support. On the negative side, we have only a fair level of cooling performance and fair pressure relief. In between the good and not so good is bounce at 8.42 inches. This isn't a low level of bounce, but it's also far away from anything we would consider high. The relatively low bounce is the greatest contributing factor that negatively impacts the overall Dance Without Pants score. Our pressure relief test is a measure of overall pressure relief performance. We analyze materials, layers, thicknesses, density, and design elements in conjunction with a subjective assessment of our experience while lying on the mattress. Mattresses with better pressure relief are able to create a more comfortable sleeping surface. The Casper Dawn has a fair level of pressure relief. During our test, I felt a moderate level of pressure points building on my body, mostly isolated to my back, lower back, and shoulders. The Dawn is equipped with a 3-inch comfort layer. This is notably thinner than the average comfort layer thickness of 4.1 inches based on all of our tests to date. In some cases, 3 inches of comfort foam can be sufficient to provide a good level of pressure relief. However, I'm just not impressed with the foam quality on this mattress. The topmost 1.5-inch polyfoam feels pretty good, but the second 1.5-inch polyfoam layer leaves much to be desired. This foam doesn't feel tremendously different from the harder layer of support foam on the bottom of the mattress. In effect, this means we really only have 1.5 inches of higher quality comfort material. Given the price point, it's not an unsurprising level of pressure relief or material quality. Even so, I'm not overly impressed with the pressure relief dynamic on the Dawn. To evaluate off-gassing, we assess the mattress following the initial unboxing, taking a subjective measure of any strong smells. We monitor the mattress over a period of days until the mattress no longer has a strong odor. Mattresses with a less strong odor or an odor that dissipates more quickly are better. Off-gassing on the Dawn was strong right out of the box. The odor lasted 8 days before fully dissipating. After testing over 250 mattresses to date, the average off-gassing duration is 7 days, so the Dawn takes slightly more time to off-gas, but not by much. The company score takes a look at the factors that may influence your experience with the mattress. Factors include length of trial period, warranty, shipping costs, return costs, trust, and country of origin. Casper mattresses, whether manufactured in the US or Canada, come with a 100-night trial period and a 10-year warranty. Shipping and returns are both free. Compared to the average trial and warranty, Casper has a shorter trial. The warranty is also notably shorter. Of the 250 mattresses tested to date, 24% have lifetime warranties, and the average of the other 76% is 13 years. I would recommend the Casper Dawn for sleepers who are looking for an all-foam mattress at a reasonable price. Casper is one of the biggest names in the industry, so if you've always wanted to give them a try, this is an affordable model to do so on. Because of its thin overall design, I would recommend it for those who weigh less, probably close to 150 pounds or less. On top of being an affordable price, it's good for couples due to its solid edge support and low motion transfer, which lowers the risk of waking your partner with movements. All that said, I do still think there are just better models from Casper. If you absolutely can't spend more and are a light bodyweight, the Dawn is a reasonably good option. Otherwise, I think it's worth upgrading to one of Casper's other models. Well guys, that's it for this video. I hope you found it helpful. Comments or questions, drop us those notes down below. If you're interested in buying the Casper Dawn, we've got a link in the description. For more from NapLab, be sure to get subscribed, ring that bell, and visit us over at naplab.com. As always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget it. Don't forget The labs of